How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a special video, and as many of you know, I'm Tyler, and I'm going to be showing you an early beta. I think this may be the first beta to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and if you don't know, that this is kind of the main thing I do on my channel is play Tony Hawk games, but I've never showcased actual beta footage, and this should be fun. So as you can see, I'm going to be pointing out the differences and obviously the differences and the things that probably get removed, maybe character designs, and I'm going in this completely blind, so you'll be able to see, I'll be able to see what's going on. And it looks like Chad Muska's character got duplicated. And okay, we'll just go with standard Tony Hawk. This is the earliest one I could find, and actually I might have played this one actually. Yeah, so I'm going to showcase all of these in one video, so prepare for some fun. It looks like even though we're in single session, we are, hold on. I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit. Controls seem a little bit weird. Oh, it sounds like there's some crowd noises. Frame rate isn't the best, but of course. Oh, okay, we're glowing. I guess that indicates we have special. That's completely different. It looks like a lot of the textures were completely changed. It may look like I'm doing very bad. It's just because the controls are so odd. My down square is an impossible, which in normal Tony Hawk fashion that would be incredibly weird, and it is. It looks like it is my up special a 360 shove it. That's pretty backwards, but is it really backwards if this is considered the first game? It looks like the momentum was changed pretty drastically, because I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of speed or air. And are you unable to do half, or do fakies I should say? It looks like it locks onto your spins. Yeah, you can see if I like touch it a little bit, it like locks it. Okay. I guess I should praise that Tony Hawk didn't take a super realistic approach, because this is exactly what it would be like. Very difficult to control. So apparently in single session, there is some goals. So I'm going to attempt to do them. And it sounds like Jerry Was a Race Car Driver by Primus is the only song that plays. I wonder how long I'll be able to go without that bothering me. Is it a goal to grind these? I remember this. I remember playing the other betas. I played a couple betas of it, mainly because I was interested in it. And if you do want to play the betas, I can only suggest Google, because the only way of doing this is with the elephant in the room would be emulation. God, that is such a weird trick. And I think the momentum's really messed up. Okay, those circles are actually the bonus points in the final game. Click one of those. See, bonus 500. Looks like this. Oh my god. Jerry Was a Race Car Driver's on a loop. It's not actually like, you know, half the song. Tape. Good. There is skate letters. I don't really know the other goals. It didn't really tell us. Looks like the kickflip is actually more realistic animation. It's really weird too, because It's so strange seeing this game be more realistic than the actual final game, but I guess that's what made the final result so much fun. Now, I don't want to dread on this one level for too long. Also, this hasn't hit me yet. The tape was on the diving board, not the awning. And I think I saw another tape on the awning. So was the original basis of this game to collect tapes? Just like plain out tapes, not like do goals to get tapes? I don't know. Let's see. We'll check in here. It looks pretty untouched. Alright, I think it's time to check out the other levels. It looks like it brings us to the start menu every time, which is quite alright. Weird thing is that we have a 2-player option. Downtown. So this is Minneapolis. Let's see how this pans out. I remember in some of the betas I played... Oh my god. I can't believe that Jerry was a race car driver on a 30-second loop is the only thing in this game. I don't know how I can maintain my sanity. Looks like they still have the music videos, so that's pretty cool. Foot plants are still here. So, one of the biggest differences I remember is this area. There should be something different over here. Yes, okay. So this was in pretty late beta as well. This little parking garage kind of thing. Which I regret they took out. I wish they kept it. It's very cool. This is a pretty small level. I only know one other place to really check, which is the rooftop. So I'm gonna quickly make my way over there. It looks like there isn't any penalty for skating in the dirt, maybe? I don't know. Glass animation's still in there. Sound isn't, but you know, that's okay. You can't really, you know, make fun of a beta. It's called a beta for a reason. Okay. I'm trying to get up there, and I can't seem to do that. Looks like my change in momentum is going to be the death of me. There we go. So it looks like they got rid of the separator in here. Little barrier that you could grind on. It's pretty dark. Wow, could you not break glass without... I guess you have to have a certain speed to break glass. Alright. Yeah, it looks pretty untouched. I mean... there ain't nothing too different about this level. So let's just move on. This will be... maybe I'll split these videos up. Maybe because there's so many levels to check out. Yeah, it's quite a bit. Skate park, that's probably Chicago, right? Oh, an actual loading screen. Yep, Chicago. Again, super small level. Doesn't look like it. I got special off doing a 50-50. That's pretty weird. Yep, this looks absolutely untouched. Texture is of course different, but I mean... I don't think I went over the moveset. Right down square, 360 flip, varial left down square. Everything seems normal. I mean, finger flip, I think was only for the TylerLasagna clones. I like to call them that anyway. That's that moveset that TylerLasagna always seems to have. Kind of like Mike V, who has the, you know, his own foot plant, has his own little moveset. Tail grab, nose grab. Oh no, Japan Air. Left is method, right is probably, yep, Indie Nosebone. Benihana, normal. Madonna, normal. Sailfish, normal. Oh, I was tapping buttons to get up faster and I ended up just totally flat out. Rocket Air. Again, I think that's, no, that's normal, yeah. Alright. I don't know what skip to restart is. I think that was later implemented in games where you like set your restart point. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. I could showcase other characters as well. Maybe in the next set of levels. So this was downhill, right? Ooh. Whoa. I've not seen this before. This is a completely different level. It's just a tape. I like this level. I very much like this level. And there's a bunch of tapes just laying around. Looks like the graphics are glitching up, but this is a very neat level. Very neat indeed. Definitely not normal downhill jam, I'll tell you what. Just getting all these tapes now. This actually reminds me of what was it, the first level in 1080 snowboarding? It's just a straight downhill thing, and there's, you know, ramps going left and right. Reminds me of 1080 snowboarding. Reminds me of snowboarding games in general. Wow. Apparently I can just... Actually, it might remind me of Downhill Jam, the game, Tony Hawk. Whoa. Man, this is weird. This is actually a full-fledged place. And there's a little area right here. Wow. I do apologize if I sound kind of dumb. I'm kind of sick right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is a very long level. When does it end? Do I have enough time to get to the end? Yeah, see, this is very snowboard-like. Carving these hills. Or I should say ramps. And that is the end, right? Oh, and it goes into a Chicago kind of area. Wow. I wish I had more time to check this area out. Wow. Replay highlights, and retry. Wow, what a cool level. What a very cool level. Very cool. Very, very cool. I wonder if 2 players has like free skate mode. Okay, apparently not. What in the world? I didn't even... Okay. Whoa, look at Tony Hawk. He's backwards. His face was backwards. Okay, let's not do that. I figured they would have game modes and level selection. Again, very stupid of me to assume that. But I mean, they have a 2-player mode. It seems like a silly thing to just have that. So which Chad Muska should we use? Let's use this Chad Muska. Mall. This is the 5th level. Yep. This will be the halfway point, so this shouldn't be too changed, right? Oh, okay, Kareem Campbell is in the game. It's just the character selection is a little fudged up. looks pretty normal. But I am... Whoa, okay. Spider-Man. Not specifically Spider-Man, but spider-esque things. Whoa, what is that? Okay, so they made the sign a little bit Winter Roach. Everything looks in place. Okay, this pool is not a pool, it's a death trap. Victor's Secret. Little store here, non-existent. You know, with all these remakes of these levels that in future games always make me forget. Let's say Buttbuster? Oh my god. That's funny. That's funny as shit. Buttbuster. That is great. But yeah, with all the remakes of these levels in, you know, the newer Tony Hawk games, always makes me forget what was originally in the games. But, of course, well, they got rid of the little ramp here, so it makes it even harder to get up there. Okay, so game over. Well, okay, that was interesting. Very, you know, similar to final product, which is, you know, understandable. There's really nothing to change in Mall. I don't know why I picked Tony Hawk, but, you know. Now, see, this is the one that stands out the most, because you... Well, maybe not the most, because all these other ones you can kind of tell. But Classic Concrete does not sound like a level that we've had. Maybe Burnside. Is my game loading? Looks like my loading bar is on the top right-hand corner. Okay. My game freeze or something? I think I might have froze. So I'm gonna reset. That's kind of sad. I'll try it one more time. I am using a PlayStation 2 controller, for anyone who's asking. Alright. Try it one more time. We'll pick Chad Muska, Jamie Thomas. Alright. Kinda weird that Downhill Jam is the last level. This may just be a buggy level that doesn't load. Yeah, I guess that's the case. Sorry about that. Learning experience for myself as well. So I guess Classic Concrete is forever a mystery. Okay. So let's move on from that strange predicament that I seem to have. Jeff Rowley. Alright, so Suburbia. You'd think this level would come in around Pro Skater 3, but nope, here it is. But in reality, it's just San Francisco, I think. Or not. This is early San Francisco. Holy cow, the draw distance is... Maybe my... I think my light is too bright because everything seems too dark. But it's just a road, isn't it? What the hell? I'm legitimately confused. Ew. Whoa. Oh my god, that's creepy. So yeah, this looks pretty early San Francisco. Wrong texture maybe? What the? This is weird. I want to jump off the edge. This is freaky. I mean, I thought the alien thing was just like out of fun, but I'm starting to understand that these textures are not okay. This is a nice image to put in my head. Look at those. Oh, that's interesting. Look at the shadows. The shadow is the actual polygons that form the character. I don't know how to showcase that, but you can easily see the separation in their wrist and hand, and that's pretty cool. Not pretty cool in a final finished product, but pretty cool to see the early development of shadows in 3D games. Because they certainly weren't around forever, I'll tell you what. 3D games are still relatively new. It's almost 2 decades of 3-dimensional games, not like, you know, popping out at you. So, Freeway, I think I played this one before, or at least seen a video on it. Yeah. It's just a broken freeway. So, whoever, you know, destroyed this freeway, it's in a load of trouble, but I don't think it matters. And we drop down here to the world's most exciting parking lot, supposedly. This actually looks like the construction site in Pro Skater 2X. Huh, that's pretty funny. It's pretty boring though. This is a pretty boring level. It's interesting to see, you know, to see it, sure. I don't blame them for not putting it in the last release of the game. With that said, let's move on. Just kind of flowing right through these levels because they seem to be very, you know, straightforward. Don't really need to stress too much on, you know, these levels. They're not the most interesting thing in the world, I'll tell you what. Also to note, you can see under the character model, it says Comp 3, Comp 4. Do you think that, you know, might have been hint that there might have been more than 3 competitions? That would be pretty cool. I can't imagine what it would be though, or where it would be. Maybe Downhill Jam was meant to be it since it's on the bottom. That's weird. Why does select level highlight when I put whatever? Just weird flaws, I guess. So Roswell. I'm sure this changed quite a bit, right? Small level, but seems like an interesting level. Oh yeah, this looks a little different. Textures aside. Looks like the tank is still there. Or the tanks and the fossils, I suppose. I don't remember Roswell too much, to be honest, because, you know, it's the last level of the game. It's not something you... And it's a competition level, to say the least. So you don't really spend too much time on it outside of multiplayer. And that is the texture that we saw on that beautiful thing. Wait, can we go in there? Can I glitch my way in there? Oh, it looks like I can glitch my way in there. Come on, come on. I want to glitch my way in there. What if I wall ride? I'm gonna glitch my way in here. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Is the wall ride literally just riding the wall? I feel like I wall rided before. Did I not? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm hallucinating. I don't remember. Roswell. It looks the same for the most part. Textures are maybe they're actually not different. I think it's just the lighting is a lot different because it's a more darker level in the final game. So that might be it. That might be the reason why it looks so weird. Also, why did I pick Tony Hawk for that? I thought I picked Rune Glifberg. Did I not? Alright, last level, Downhill Jam, my favorite level. If you've seen any of my playthroughs with Downhill Jam in it, you know this is... Yeah, okay. Rune Glifberg is Tony Hawk. You've been found out, Tony Hawk. Okay, that's weird. Yep, this still looks like the demonic place we call Downhill Jam. I hate this level. Mainly because the freaking goals in it are so damn weird. Whoa, okay, that looks different. And of course, you know, my favorite thing to do is what? Go up on this little thing, right? Are you not, like, able to get up there that way? Might have to use the railing. That's cool, I guess. Not really. Gosh, dang it. Let's restart. Since it is the last level, we can spend a little bit of time on it. Woo! Wow, yeah, almost at a 900. I'm liking the crowd. The crowd's really into it. Alright, so it looks like it loops around a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it loops around a lot. Has like dragon scales for ramps. Oh, okay. Oh, what is going on? Huh. Alright, so you have different polygons, I would say, for certain areas. Actually, no, it might not be because I don't think the textures are loaded for that. Or in there, I should say. And of course, game over. So I think that's everything. I assume that's everything. And I'm going to try classic concrete one last time. And leave it on that because it's probably going to just be the end of that. So, to wrap things up, there are more betas of this game, and I will be covering them. So, you know, this isn't the last Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 beta. I think there's at least 4 of them I have on my computer right now. And then, of course, I'll be moving on to the next games, the betas of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and Pro Skater 3. As many as I can do, kind of a constant series. Consider it kind of a new LP, but it's really more of a project of showcasing all of the betas to the Tony Hawk games. And it's not because I'm running out of ideas for the Tony Hawk games to play them. It's just a super interesting thing to look back on and see what the game could have been compared to what we actually got in, you know, grew to love. And it makes you think, would I still love it as much if these things were still in the game? So I think that's an interesting aspect to think about, the different things that could have been in it. And I hope you guys find it as interesting as I do, because I certainly find it super interesting. I find betas interesting, you know, fucking every game I've ever played. I like to see the beta of it for that exact reason, to see if I would still like it. And it makes me regret, you know, why didn't they keep things in the game? But nonetheless, this is my goodbye for the first beta. I hope I chose the earliest one I have on my computer. Otherwise, you know, I'll specify if it's earlier or not. I'll put in the playlist by chronological beta release order. so there won't be any confusion on that. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and sorry I couldn't get classic concrete to work. I assume that was Burnside. I assume, because Burnside's complete concrete. It's just a small level. I doubt that changed too much, but we went over new levels that weren't in the last release, Freeway, and the new San Francisco apparently. And there's one over that I can't remember, but alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. I'm going to sleep now. That's a good idea.